So for starters, let's organize this stuff more because I think these tiers are perfectly fine. So let's start with let's just get the big boys out the way. You might go back to some point, maybe not. We'll see. I'll explain the best. I'll try my best to explain, basically, which means we might be here for 4 hours, cause there's a lot here, and I mean there's a lot here. There's a lot here. So let's start with the big boys, or some of the big boys, at least the popular ones, the really big boys here. Let's start with probably the one that everyone probably wants to wonder. One Piece. We'll start with One Piece. That's not a lot. I know there's probably gonna be like 500 out there, but you know, this is basically what I just chose a random tier list that was on the Googles, and we just went with it. So, but yeah, let's start with where the hell is it? We'll start with One Piece. I think for most people it would be either basically around the top tier, higher top, yeah. For me, it actually goes here. Now let me explain, hear me out. Let me explain. So, we all know One Piece has a crap ton of episodes, like almost 1,000 at this point. Out of those 1,000 episodes, I've only watched 4 or 5 of them. That is not a lot. That is not a lot of episodes. So, I feel for One Piece specifically, 4 to 5 episodes, that is nothing. That is nothing in my opinion. Honest, yeah. Like, I feel, yeah, that's the other thing too, is that, with One Piece, there, I feel it kind of grown in popularity, at least as of recently. I don't know. I feel like it's grown a lot in popularity as of late, you know, and especially with, you know, how the manga, at least in current points, is like very strong. So it definitely has praise for a lot of good reason. Yeah, that was where I watched One Piece, was during the 4Kids era. AKA, there once was a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wait, hold on. I'm not in the right attire. Hold on a second. Where the hell is it? I almost forgot about this. Hold on. I almost forgot about this. Naruto specifically is actually top tier. Naruto specifically is top tier. Naruto, like, when Naruto was a kid, when everyone else was like a kid growing up, that was good. Those were the good times, all right? Those are the good times, all right? Those are the good times. Shippuden is high. Shippuden's still good, but not here, basically. It's not here. It's still good, but it's not here. I feel with Shippuden, it started pretty good. Like, the beginning was pretty good. Like, the first couple of episodes were basically the first couple episodes were very comparable to regular Naruto. But when you get towards to like the later half of Shippuden, that's where things start to kind of die down a little, I feel. Especially with yeah, the fillers were a bad example, or a pretty big case as well, because you know how like the was it the fourth Great Ninja War, was it? That was, you know, advertised as such like a huge moment, you know. It felt like something like amazing, like we were gonna like see greatness happen, and then there were fillers and then fillers and then fillers and then fillers and then fillers, and it was just like eek. So yeah, there were so many fillers in Shippuden, so that's why Shippuden's still here. Shippuden's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's not here. It's not here. It's not here. So, you refuse to watch Boruto as a result? I haven't even watched Boruto. Mainly because I don't like that kid. So, there's another big anime that isn't that we didn't really touch on yet. Right? Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is okay. If it's the dub, that's god tier. Ghost Stories dub is god tier. Ghost Stories dub is god tier. If you want the best dub NA, Ghost Stories. Watch it. Go watch it. Touch me. Touch me harder. Bro, legit, my friend showed me Ghost Stories the dub, and I'm like, what is this about? And then I listened to it, I'm like, oh, my man knows art. My man knows art. This is like equal level of art to Picasso. This is literal Picasso right here. It's amazing. It's amazing art. So, if Ghost Stories is in here, and if we come across it, that's going to god tier. That's going to god tier. So, as I was saying though, we actually are forgetting another big anime, and it's not Hunter x Hunter, and it's not Beastars. Although I'll talk about my points with those ones later. But there's actually, if you've been around my streams and you hear me talk about this anime, you may know where I'm going with this. Now hear me out. Hear me out. So if you guys have not been around my streams when I talk about Attack on Titan, basically the only thing I've watched of Attack on Titan was the Team 4-star abridge of Attack on Titan, which was gold. But then again, Team 4-star is always gold. But my thing with Attack on Titan is, I know people say do not let like other people's opinions persuade you into making your opinion about the show and other stuff like that. Which, first of all, I don't care about Attack on Titan. I had no interest in it. So if we left it at that, where I don't have any interest in the show, this would be here. However, because of how widespread and popular Attack on Titan is, and it is by far one of the most popular animes out there for good reason. There's a lot of good about it, but the issue is that it's kind of like populist and kind of like the social, kind of like social capitalist is so huge. It's at this point where most anime watchers assume that, like, if you watch anime, odds are you most likely watched Attack on Titan. Which brings me to a personal story. There was a time when me and my friends were in a car. We were on our way home, and we were listening to anime music in the car, kind of like just guessing which, what anime opening or ending this is from. One time, my friend played. Apparently, it was an Attack on Titan ending, and he asked me like, "Oh, do you know this? Do you know what anime this song is from?" I was like, "No." And I was like, "But what? You don't know this? You should know this. You have to know this." I'm like, "I don't." And then he told me it was from Attack on Titan, and I'm like, "I haven't watched Attack on Titan." And then they're like, "What? You haven't watched Attack on Titan? How could you?" I'm like, I don't care about the show. I don't care about Attack on Titan. So, because of my own like experiences, Attack on Titan gets its own tier of do not ask me about the show or else. Dororo. Ooh. Ooh. Dororo. I'll watch eventually. I've heard it's really good though. I've heard it's really good. I just haven't had the time to watch it. That's basically all these animes here. The main reason you're gonna get from me is I just don't have time. That's the main reason you're gonna get out of me from this is I don't have time to watch it. So for right now, this is the I'll watch eventually. A Silent Voice is on this list. It's actually at the very bottom. You know what? Where is it? It's right here. You know what? Since it's all the way at the bottom, and since I'm right here, A Silent Voice is one of the very few mediums, and I mean extremely few mediums, that actually got me to cry. Like, actually got me to ball tears. Like, I felt I needed to go to therapy after watching this movie. This movie hit hard for me. This movie hit very hard for me. And, Alexia, which some of you guys, know, she sent me a video, or recommended me to watch a video, about some, I think it was cinema therapy, where they talked about A Silent Voice, because I was in a dark time, recently. She sent me that video, or I looked at it, and then I watched it, and I cried again, even though it was not the full movie. This movie means a lot to me, in terms of, like, just what I've been through in my life, and, like, kind of what I've experienced and all that stuff. This movie means a lot to me, and it really hits hard. I know some don't like it as much. I know, like, apparently some of my college friends, they actually don't like it as much as Your Name, but no, no, it goes here. This movie hits really hard for me. So Koe no Katachi is in the God tier, and let's just say this is probably gonna be one of very few God tiers. Very few God tiers. Hell, it may even be the only God tier here. Keijo? Okay, now I know now Keijo, I feel like Keijo, some people will like look at me real little weirdly, like you actually love that show? Hell yeah, I do! Hell yeah, I do! Hell yeah, I do! That was nice! I know it's a degenerate anime, but I love that show! It was nice! Keijo was nice! Also, the Gates of Burilon? That's my best girl right there! That's my best girl right there! That's my best girl right there! The best sports anime! Let's go! Let's go, guys! Let's go! Clap it up! Is it really time to talk about SAO? Okay, let's get the quick stuff out the way. I stopped before Gun Gale, for context. I stopped before Gun Gale. I stopped before Gun Gale, for context. So, I don't know what to think about this area in particular. This area, however... yeah, it was pretty mid. It was pretty mid. It was pretty mid. It was pretty damn mid. It's pretty damn mid. And then you're gonna get some weird... you're gonna give me some weird looks. Because even though I stopped before Gun Gale, I also watch Or No Scale. And it's right here. Now, oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh lord. Do I really have to talk about this anime too? Oh lord. Oh no. Oh lord. Oh lord almighty. This is mainly personal experience. It's nothing to do with the show. This is mainly personal experience. So basically, my friend recommended me this anime. I think it was in early years of college, where he was like, essentially, like, this show is like so amazing. It's so amazing. You should love it. You will love it. And I'm like, it's like, it got into fanatic territory, like very fanatical territory of like fanboys. So that's why I'm just like, whoa there, whoa there. You watched it with your mom? No, what the hell? My mom doesn't even care about anime. She doesn't even know what the hell anime is about. She thinks anime is still Pokemon. She thinks all anime is children's shows. What? I enjoy my time with this anime. I enjoy my time with Cardcaptor Sakura. What? What? It was a good anime. It's a good children's anime. What? What? Okay, fine, it's top tier. No, it's staying there. It's staying there. No, but seriously, I really enjoy my time with it. I really enjoy my time with it. It's like, okay, that's also why it's at the end here. That's why it's at the end of the god tier. No. I enjoy my time with I enjoy my time with Cardcaptor Sakura. This was such a lovely time. If I were to have kids and I were to watch like a show with them, it would 100% be Cardcaptor Sakura. I love this show so much. Alrighty, 7 Deadly Sins. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Now, for context with 7 Deadly Sins, I've only watched Valkyrie Drive Mermaid. Never watched it. Never heard of it either. Alright. Never really... The thing, yeah, I think I started developing those feelings with during season 2. I feel like season 1 I watched out of obligation, so that really affects my view of the anime. And even then, actually, this might piss some people off. Bear in mind, I've only watched most of season 1 and a few episodes of season 2. And I only watched season 1 out of obligation, which is never good. That's never good. That makes something worse. What I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, FMA Brotherhood is gonna experience the same fate. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what? I'm putting this in right here. I'm putting that right there. All right. I'm putting that right there. Okay. I've heard too much shit about FMA Brotherhood, and I'm very scared to watch it because I feel once I watch it, I'm watching out of obligation, and therefore once I watch it out of obligation, I don't enjoy it as much. All right. Okay, Ventus, don't start this with me. This one, I'm very serious with this one. Do not start with me. Do not start with me. Okay. Do not start with me. Okay. I have not watched Brotherhood, and I've heard so many people talk about it to a point where, I'm very scared to watch it. It's arguably, in terms of like, watching something out of obligation, Brotherhood would experience a worse fate than Attack on Titan. For me, because if I were to watch something out of obligation, you know, I feel like I'm watching something not because I want to watch it myself. It's because I'm watching it because other people want me to, which is never fun. That's never fun. So that's why this goes here, because I'm very scared to... This is a very scary one to think about. So... That's why this goes here. Because I... It's not... Why not both? What do you mean, why not both? What do you mean, why not both? I can't rate... I can't give it an actual rating here if I haven't watched it. What the hell? Yeah, I could enjoy... If I watched it myself without no one telling me shit, then maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe it would be top tier. But because of like social perception, which I can argue is worse than Attack on Titan, this would experience a very bad fate. So that's why I'm gonna just leave it there. We'll just leave it there, all right? Now, Nichijou. This is a show I hear no one talk about, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like right there. It's like almost at the god tier. It's almost at the god tier. I need to watch more, but from what I've watched, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. The nice boat scene in School Days. No. No. Oh, wait. Oh, that scene. Don't talk to me about it. Don't talk to me about it. Oh my god. All right. Assassination Classroom. Best Sensei. 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 Kodo Sensei, Best Sensei. It's... The show was really good. The characters were amazing, especially Kodo Sensei. The ending was also very satisfying. I was very satisfied with the ending. Even though it was a very like bittersweet ending, it showed development for these characters. It showed that these characters went through a lot, and it really hits home. So god tier. God tier. Ultimate Otaku Teacher? I haven't watched that show, so I wouldn't know. All right. Now, Snow White with the red hair. The romance anime that got me into romance animes. The anime that made me love Hayami Saori as a Japanese voice actress. The anime that also made me develop a love for female characters with red hair for some glorified reason. And also one of very few romance animes that I can honestly just rewatch. Like, I can go back and rewatch it. And I've done it multiple times. I love this show. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's come down to this show, is it? It's come down to this show, has it? It's come down to My Hero Academia. Alright. Let me see what people think about My Hero. Let me see what people think about My Hero, and then I'll give my position about it. And for context, also, this is the first movie which I haven't watched yet, so I'll leave that in the shrug for now because I'm not sure about it. Manga's better than anime? Oh, all right, okay. Manga's better than anime. All right, okay. High, low, top. Well, alrighty. Anyone else want to chip in on how they feel about My Hero? Anyone else want to chip in? Ijai? Okay, so My Hero for me was also another show I had to give a second chance because when I first watched it, I had a very bad first impression of the show, aka Midoriya. I had a very bad first impression of the show, and it really like kind of like soured the opinion of the show for me. And so I gave it a second chance, and as I watched through it, I still felt the same way. This shit is mid. This shit is mid as fuck. This shit is mid as fuck. Like, straight up, here's the thing. I feel social media really plagued this one as well. Cause like, the thing is, it's a good show. The problem is social media praises it as like it's the second coming of Jesus, when it's not. Yes, it's overrated as shit. It's overrated as fuck. And the worst part is that the two main driving forces of the anime for me, which is Midoriya and Bakugo, I don't like those two. I don't like those two. Maybe put it in Don't Ask Me. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. That's a Don't Ask Me. That's peak Don't Ask Me. Actually, that's up here. That's up here, actually. Yeah, do not ask me about my hero. Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue. You're going right here. Perfect Blue is... it's something else. But in a good way. It's not like Shimoneta, where this show was something else but in a very interesting way. This was something else but in a very artsy way, in a very like psychological kind of way. If you want some kind of mindfuck, if you want some type of show you just want to experience, and it's just like you just want your mind to like be confused, Perfect Blue. Very good movie. Very good movie. Very good movie. It can look a little weird here and there due to apparently the budget wasn't as good with this movie, but trust me, it's pretty damn good. Give it a watch. I recommend it. Your Name. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. All right. Where is this going? Where is this going? And no, it's not God tier. That's your forewarning. It's not God tier. It's not even remotely close to God tier. It's just next to What a Review. Just next to it. Just next to it. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Your Name is... I mean, Your Name is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful, gorgeous looking anime, but I don't know. Something about it doesn't really like make me feel for the anime, you know? It doesn't make me like some people like cried over it and stuff like that. Some people were like, yo, they should get together. I'm like, NANI? The fuck? Like, y'all believe in destiny? Damn, I was like, damn, that just tells me y'all just never dated before. Ooh, Mahotsukai no Yome. Yone. Oh yeah, Yome, right? Mahotsukai no Yome. The world building in this anime was... actually, yeah, the world building was very godly. It was pretty godly. It was like... it's probably out of all the shows I've like seen, this is the anime with the world building that I enjoyed the most. It really built its world very well. I love Chise so much. Not because, of course, because I guess because of red hair. I was attracted to red hair. I stayed for her personality. Now, okay. All right, I'm gonna just say this right now. If you know, you know. I could be very mean, and I mean very mean, and put this right here. I could be extremely mean and put it right here. But I'm gonna leave it right here. Because All right. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna take that. I'm gonna leave it there right now. What are you gonna ask? What are you gonna ask? Cause I'll tell you right now, as a show, I was definitely interested in it from the beginning. Like, I actually did watch it a good bit, and I was semi enjoying it, I guess. Like, I did like what I see, and it had an interesting premise. But then it got very annoying, and then by the halfway point, by like literally episode 12 or 13, that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this anime. This anime is getting dropped. I'm done with this anime. I can't stand it anymore. I'm done. Get this out of my face. And I remember I said this before, and this is definite, and I'll say it again. And I say this with passion. Why don't you like Dino Girl? That you like? No, no, stop it. It's not even about that. That's like the least of my worries. The fact is what I hate more is just that a lot of the characters are very annoying. A lot of the characters in this anime are very annoying. That's why I hate it so much. It's because literally every single fucking character in this show gets on my nerves. And also, when this anime was at a very high, and I mean this with heart, 02 is one of the most overrated waifus in anime. Period. I mean this with heart. Let's see. You're right here. Violet Evergarden was amazing. Violet Evergarden, the only anime at the moment here that I was very like excited to watch, and it did not disappoint. I love this show. I love this show a lot, and I'm kind of glad I watched it, and I really want to watch the movie when it comes out, or like when I get the chance to. Oh no. Oh no. All right. All right. So let me get this straight. If we're talking the manga specifically for Domestic Girlfriend, if we're talking the manga specifically, it's high tier. It's high tier. The manga is actually pretty good. It's actually not that bad. However, because this is the anime, you're right here. You're right here. The opening slaps. The ending song slaps. The anime sucks. The anime sucks. That's a hard sucks. And that manga ending, what a dumpster fire. But even with that ending in mind, the journey was still pretty not bad. Like, it was high tier, but even then it would be like in this area of high tier. So yeah. But yeah, but this is for the anime specifically, and that anime is Garble. Now, my last two shows. Unfortunately, this says first season, but all the seasons for Fruits Basket the remake are already out, and I watched all of them. And I know Tab specifically has an opinion on Fruits Basket, and it's definitely personal experience, which I definitely understand. But for me, one of my favorite animes. One of my favorite animes. This remake is... it hits different. It hits different. It hits different. So, like, I feel like this is one of those animes I would love to like rewatch again with my significant other. Yeah, that pairing. Yes. This is definitely one of those animes I would love to rewatch with my significant other once I, like, I don't know, find one. So it's 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 very heartwarming. So, and it goes right up here. So I'll leave it at that. Now, last but not least, Demon Slayer. Now, most will probably think God tier, right? Akito was like the head family, like kind of like asshole, but you just watch all the seasons and then you'll start to like see some type of development, even though you may still dislike the person at the end of the day. But what was I saying? Most will probably think, oh, does Demon Slayer fit in the God tier for you? Like, I know I do love my Demon Slayer stuff a lot, and I mean a lot. But even despite the fact that like animation is gorgeous, pacing is very, very good. Like, it's one of the better pacings for compared to other animes. But it's like right here. It's almost the God tier. It's almost there. It's almost there, but not like it's very, yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's top tier. It's very good. Like, it's amazing, but it's not godly amazing. I feel this is definitely, I will admit and I will kind of agree that this definitely did get blown out of proportions a lot, especially with episode 19. Remember when that happened? Remember when that was airing and then freaking episode 19 was trending on Twitter? Remember that? That was, yeah, that was a thing. And I felt at that point, that's when a lot more people started to watch Demon Slayer. And I think that was when things started to get overhyped, in my opinion. So, but it's still a very good show, because like even before, like when it was announced and that when Ufotable or Ufotable, when they were announced that they were gonna work on Demon Slayer, I was like, oh, me and my friends we were like, oh, we're gonna be in for something special. We're in for something special. So, and then when we watched it, I'm like, oh, damn, they delivered. Damn, they delivered. So we knew this was gonna be something special just from the fact that, oh, it's being worked on with a very, very good studio and very good staff. So we knew this was in very good hands. And then now with episode 19 trending, a lot more people started watching it, and it's just like, now we have the normies here. Now we have the normies here, and not to say it's bad, but definitely, like, it definitely made a lot of things be blown out of proportions and stuff. So yep, that it is what it is, and this is my tier list.